Hello, my name is Brian Lathe, and I made some crypto trades on January 2nd, 2022, and I'm really excited about them. I'd like to share those with you. I'm doing this in hopes that you can learn something a little bit about crypto and especially DeFi. I am not a financial planner, so this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and do not invest anything that you're not able to feel comfortable losing. I just want to give you a quick little overview, and then I'll get into the video here. So I'm going to give you a rundown of the trades, and then I'm going to give you some more screenshots and breakdowns of what happened. And then I've got an overview flow chart for Gate.io, as well as the Cronos DEFI system. And I'm going to go a little bit about DeFi Llama, explain that a little bit, explain a little bit about Cake DeFi, and then wrap it up with some final thoughts. So I'm going to get back into the video here and talk about the trades that I made on January 2nd. So it was about just a little under $700 total that I had to work with. And I decided to invest $100 into Sunny Aggregator and $100 into USDT. This allows me to use Gate.io to provide liquidity. And this pair is currently paying 941%. That's extremely lucrative. So the goal on this transaction is to earn USDT into my Gate.io spot wallet. And here's just a screenshot of what happened here. I put a little bit of Sunny Aggregator, a little bit of USDT that allowed me to create this liquidity pair. And as I am looking at my account, this is just a screenshot, but as I'm looking at my account in real time, this USDT amount will update. And so Gate.io shows the value of USDT increasing in real time throughout the day. The goal is to create more of these liquidity pairs, all earning USDT, and then withdraw that USDT on a monthly basis. So right now it's just sitting there. It's waiting for me to click this withdrawal button. At this time, I don't know if it's going to charge me a fee to actually do the withdrawal or not. So basically at the end of the month, at the end of every month, I'm going to go ahead and start withdrawing the USDT from all these liquidity pairs that I'm creating. To create a liquidity pair, you need $100 of the coin token. That would be the Sunny Aggregator. So you need $100 of the coin token plus an additional $100 of USDT. If you purchase these coins and USDT on the Gate.io exchange and have the assets ready, you'll pay lower fees. So this is when you're actually going in to create the liquidity pair. You could create a liquidity pair with $200 of USDT, but Gate.io Gate.io is going to charge you higher fees to go ahead and take some of that USDT and turn it into Sunny. So if you do that on your own, you get charged lower fees by Gate.io, and that's what I would encourage you to do, is go ahead and have the assets set up ahead of time, and then go in and create the liquidity pair. And when I set up the liquidity pair, it was paying 941% APR. This should yield about $5 USDT a day. That's pretty incredible on just $200. So $5 a day. However, the APR may go down as more people provide liquidity. I'm going to give you a flow chart of kind of overall. I'm kind of a visual person, so I'm going to provide things that help me understand what's going on, and helps that it'll help you understand a little bit more of what's going on and what my goals are. So basically, I brought new money into Gate.io and put it into my account, and then I converted that money that I brought in into USDT, and then I bought some Sunny, and some of it was already USDT, so that was great. So then I went in and found where I could create the liquidity pair, created that liquidity pair on January 2nd. So I'm going to have, in future videos, I'm going to create more liquidity pairs, which are all on a monthly basis going to be withdrawn and put more USDT into my account. So this USDT that is kind of growing in my account on a monthly basis, I'll be able to use that to create more liquidity pairs. You can also do copy trading and spot trading, and with the spot trading you can use 3x and 5x leveraged coins that you can do long trades and short trades with those leveraged coins. And then once I've got this making a lot of money, I intend to take money, on a monthly basis out of Gate.io. So basically I'll have enough money to keep funding and growing this bigger and bigger and bigger, and also able to take money out, and I won't be putting money in at that point. I'll just be taking money out, and I'm going to be putting that money into KuCoin and PineX bots, various DeFi platforms, other exchanges, and then building a Roth IRA, funding my Roth IRA with that. So a lot of plans. This is going to, it's not going to be built overnight. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I want to invite you on this journey with me as I go through and I start building the little pieces that put this together. So going back to the trades, that was just the Gate.io trade. Then I did 3 trades on the Cronos DeFi platform. So there's a lot of DeFi platforms out there. I believe Chronos is one of the easiest ones to get started with. I've heard other people say that on YouTube as well. Most of the other ones that I've kind of dabbled with a little bit have more. When I show you the flow chart for Chronos, you're going to think, oh my goodness, it's really, really detailed. But the other ones are even more detailed and involve more steps than this. So as you're getting started, maybe if you haven't ventured onto DeFi before, I encourage you to get started with the Chronos network. Give that one a try, because there's some real simple things you can get started with and do that aren't really hard to do. But what I'm going to show you is maybe a little bit more advanced, because I've been kind of digging into this. This isn't my first time playing with Chronos. I've been working with it for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I'm getting a pretty, and like daily, I'm watching people who are producing videos on YouTube and learning daily about this. So I've had 2 to 3 weeks of like constant, like learning more and more and more and more every day on just this one network, on this one DeFi platform. So that is the Gate.io. So Tectonic, I'm going to bring this over here. Tectonic is like a lending, not a lending. You can deposit and borrow on this platform. So I deposited $300 of CRO token, and then I borrowed. I created that CRO token as a collateral, and then I borrowed $125 of USDC token against that $300. So the goal here is to earn percentage from the CRO token, as well as earn a Tonic token from both transactions. So I'm going to show you a screenshot of that. So here's my Tectonic screenshot when you click on the dashboard. Okay, so I put in $305.94, and I borrowed $125 of USDC. I'm not exactly sure how it figures out this net APY, but I have $95 more that I actually could borrow. But you want to keep your health in a good situation. So if this maxes out, you can get liquidized, or whatever that word is, and you don't want that to happen. So I want to keep a lot of buffer there. So that's why I put in $300 and only borrowed out $125 against that, to keep this ratio in a really good situation. I've got quite a bit of buffer here, what that means is CRO price could drop down a lot. USDC is a stable coin, so it's going to stay pegged to $1, but I have a lot of room for CRO token to go down before I'll be liquidated. Now, CRO token is a pretty strong token, so I'm not expecting it to go down very much from where it is right now. I'm kind of expecting where it is right now to pretty much be a bottom price, and looking forward to the price going up from here. So these words in red here are things I added to this screenshot. I am earning 0.177 CRO per day. Well, I wrote for lending, but I'm not really lending, I'm depositing. I'm not really sure if it's considered lending, but I made a deposit into the account. So that's going to give me about $3 a month of CRO. Now, I don't know if that's going to automatically like accrue and accumulate into this balance and grow this balance, or if I'm eventually going to have to claim it, and then it'll go to my MetaMask wallet. So I'm not really sure how that's going to pay out to me yet. Now, that 0.177 CRO is based on this 13.13% APY. And I just want to point out, there's APYs and there's also APRs, and they are not the same thing. So if this was 13 APR, that would be a better percentage than a 13 APY. I'm not exactly sure how to explain all the math on how that works, but hopefully there's people out there that can explain it. I just know from the efforts that I have personally worked with in doing DeFi that if something is APR and it's the same number as something else that says APY, the APR is better. The APR is paying a higher amount than, for the same number as an APY. So I kind of wish everything was written as APR, but for some reason some sites do things as APY, and you can't really compare. You can't compare the numbers to each other because they don't work exactly the same. So but there's two things going on here with every transaction. There's the APY that I'm earning in CRO for depositing the CRO in there. I'm also earning Tonic token. So I'm earning Tonic token on depositing my CRO, and also on borrowing the USDC. I'm earning, kind of interesting, they're paying me to borrow the USDC. They're paying me some additional Tectonic to borrow the USDC. So I'm only paying about a penny of interest per day to borrow the $125 of USDC. I'm earning the CRO, and then I'm also earning the Tonic. So a lot of things going on. Unfortunately, Tectonic is a brand new site, so I don't know exactly how all the earnings are coming to me. But the big goal and the reason why I did this is to earn this Tonic token. Okay, so goal is to earn percentage from the CRO token as well as Tonic token from both transactions. Now I went into Finance, which is another application on the Cronos DeFi ecosystem. I created a liquidity pair, so this USDC that I borrowed went here. I took the USDC that I borrowed plus another $125 of CRO that I swapped into MFM token. I created a liquidity pair with those two that has an interest APY. I'm sorry, this is an APR. So this is an APR here, 941, and this is an APR here, 669. These are the nice numbers. Okay. And then the goal is to earn MMF token to stake on this platform. So the MMF token is the Finance token, the native token of that application. All right, and I'm going to see if I can find a screenshot of that quickly here. Okay, so here's the screenshot from Finance. It's the $125 of USDC and $125 of MMF. It went in there. It created that much of the LP token, and then I staked that in there. And this is updating in real time. It's growing kind of nicely. But this has actually only been in there for just maybe an hour or two, and that's how much I've earned in that short period of time. So it's pretty amazing. It's a real high APR, just wonderful. Now, Finance is interesting. So what Finance is doing that's a little bit different than some of these other DeFi platforms is they actually have some NFTs, okay? And you can go out there and you can purchase NFTs and then stake the NFTs inside these farms. Now that's something I have not yet done, and I'm not sure if I ever will do it, because I think I think each NFT only boosts at 1%. So the amount of money that you got to pay for the NFTs, at least at this point, and what I understand about this platform, the amount of money that you got to pay to purchase these NFTs, you know, if you did all three, it only adding 3%. As far as I know, it just doesn't seem like it's lucrative to me right now. So I'm just going with the base APR. I'm not purchasing and staking NFTs inside this platform. But you're certainly welcome to do that. There might be some people on YouTube that you can find and follow that are doing that part of it. You can check out how things are going with them. But that's just something at this time I'm not presently planning to put NFTs into this program. I'm actually not doing a whole lot of anything with NFTs at this time. So that's just something I'm not really doing a whole lot with. I'm pretty happy with the other things I'm finding. So that was the Finance. The goal there is to earn the MMF token and stake it on that platform. So I'll just show you this chart. So this is a whole flow chart of everything that I'm doing right now with Cronos DeFi. So where it all starts at crypto.com. On crypto.com, you buy the CRO token, which is the, if you're familiar with crypto.com, you've definitely heard of the CRO token. It's the main token of the exchange. It's also the main token. It's the gas token of the whole entire Cronos DeFi platform. Okay. So then I went into crypto.com. I actually have a portion of my paycheck every week direct deposited into crypto.com. I took some of that money and I bought CRO token, transferred the CRO token to my MetaMask wallet, and then basically this is kind of like now all of the CRO token that's in my MetaMask wallet. From that, I can go into VVS Finance, I can go into Tectonic, I can go into Finance. So what happens is your MetaMask wallet will connect to these different application websites, and you can work directly off of your wallet to work with these applications. So in order of the way I've written out the transactions that I did, Finance is the first thing on that list. So I created an MMF USDC liquidity pair, and I'm farming that, and that is giving me the MMF token. On a monthly basis, I will basically harvest that MMF token, because I'm going to have to pay a transaction fee. I'm going to have to pay a gas fee to be able to harvest that. And then I will stake that MMF token that I earned into this manual harvest thing where I'm going to create some more MMF. So let's just say on a monthly basis, I don't add anything to this liquidity. I might add more to this liquidity, or I might add something to some other part of Finance that creates more MMF. Next month, I will have, so at the end of February, I'm just going to have this thing giving me some MMF that I can put in here. At the end of February, I'll have more MMF here, plus some MMF here. Okay, so I'll take this MMF, put it in this, take this MMF, and I can stake MMF here, which is this one's a manual harvester. there's one that's an automatic harvester where I'll earn MMF and MMO. Okay, so it gets more and more advanced as things go on here. I can the main coins of Finance are this MMF token, and you can also create some MMO. But once you have MMO, you can stake the MMO and earn CRO token. It's the wrapped CRO token, but I can put that in my MetaMask wallet and swap it to CRO token or whatever, anything. I can swap it into VVS Finance token. I can swap it into SHIB, Shiba Inu. I can swap it into Atom, USDT, VVS, all these different coins as part of the ecosystem. So I'm going to create another little money loop here again with the eventual goal that money will be able to come out and back into my MetaMask wallet, and then I can basically start from the top again and feed more into this ecosystem. Or I can find a way to get that from my MetaMask wallet back into crypto.com, and then from crypto.com I can send it anywhere. So it's just beautiful things can happen. Right now I'm putting new money in on a monthly basis, but eventually I'll have enough money being generated by this system that I won't have to put in new money, and I can get a lot of money out on the back end. And if I want to take that money then and put it back to crypto.com, instead of the arrows going this way, they'll go the other way. Basically leaving the Cronos DEFI, going back into my crypto.com exchange, and then from there I can send it anywhere. So it's a beautiful thing. And right now, I've only explained the Finance part of it. So now I will talk about VVS Finance. Actually, I'll explain the Tectonic after I talk about I'll explain the Tectonic on the flowchart after I explain a little bit about VVS Finance here. So VVS Finance is another application. It's actually the first one I started with when I started learning on the Cronos DEFI. But just on the second here, I staked $62 of VVS token to earn Tonic token, and the APR on that is 156%, so that's very lucrative. The goal is to earn Tonic token to farm liquidity on February 19th, 2022. I will also be receiving airdrop of Tonic token from prior staking of VVS token. So I'm actually getting Tonic from 3 sources here. I'm getting it from the Tectonic application, where it's the native token. Tonic and VVS Finance are working very jointly together on a project right now. VVS Finance is actually a launch pad that's helping launch the Tectonic platform. So that is why I already staked 200,000. I actually staked over 2 million VVS tokens farm there. But you only have to do 200,000 VVS tokens to get this airdrop. So as long as you have that airdrop or that staking in place, 200,000 VVS tokens, and I'll show you where to stake those, but as long as you have those 200,000 VVS tokens staked by January 18th, and I would do it by the 17th just to make sure, but January 18th is what they have written on the documentation, you'll be in line to get this airdrop. And the way I read the information is that if you have more stakes, you'll get a better airdrop. I've actually got 2 million in there right now. That 2 million is what I initially put in there, but it's grown to like 2,300,000 now because of the growth of the program. Since I put the initial investment in there. So the goal is to earn Tonic token from just this staking that I did yesterday. The goal is to earn the Tonic token. I'm also getting Tonic from Tectonic, and I'm getting some for the airdrop. So let me explain what that looks like visually. And that's up here. So on the second, I staked VVS Finance for Tonic. That farm or that mine is only going to run until February 19th. Okay, so the airdrop is I'm going to be able to claim the airdrop on February 14th. This is going to run until the 19th. So I'm also using Tectonic to earn some Tonic. So 3 different ways I'm getting Tonic in here. once I figured out how much total Tonic I have on the 19th, I'll have to add an equal amount of USDC, and then I will create a liquidity pair and farm that liquidity pair on VVS Finance. That's all going to happen on the 19th of February. And then that is going to create more VVS token, which I've got VVS token going into this auto harvesting mine, which is absolutely beautiful. It auto harvests for me. And that is coming from a farm I previously created where I have some CRO VVS liquidity pair. This is another mine where I'm mining VVS Finance for Beefy token. And then I am staking. So this is where this is the staking. The auto harvest one is actually where you put the 200,000 VVS tokens if you want to get this Tonic airdrop. So so I've got several sources now creating me more VVS, and every time on a monthly basis I'm going to harvest that VVS. I'll have to pay a little bit of a gas fee to do that, and then I'm going to be putting that into this auto pool, which auto farms and auto harvests more VVS for me. So that's just going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and become more and more powerful. There's other things on here I may have written. So the Beefy token only goes until February 5th. There's a less amount of time on that. So I do have a little bit of Beefy token being created for me. Once I figure out how much Beefy token, I probably won't have as much as I really want, so I'll have to add some more money to that and swap some CRO for Beefy, and then add some additional CRO. I'll create a so on the 5th of February I will create a liquidity pair that's a Beefy CRO, and that's going to make me some VVS, which will go into this on a monthly basis. Will go into this auto harvest. So I'll have lots of ways I'm creating VVS token, and then I can take some of that VVS token anytime I want and put it into MM Finance. MM Finance has a place where you can stake VVS, and it'll auto harvest and earn MMF and MMO. So I mean, all of these programs are sort of kind of working together because they're all in the same Cronos DeFi ecosystem. And within the MM Finance, well, there's future farms that I can get involved with VVS Finance for CRO and Shiba Inu, for CRO and Atom, and for VVS and USDC. Now, a lot of these things, you'll notice that I have USDC. There are USDT pairs as well, which is Tether. But I'm not really happy with Tether. So any time that I can use USDC instead of Tether, I plan on doing that. So that you can't always use USDC in place of Tether, but on the Cronos DeFi platform you can. So because you can bring USDC back into crypto.com and do beautiful things with it too. So so this is a very USDC friendly ecosystem, and whenever I get a chance to use another stable coin other than Tether, I am going to do that. So my favorite coins to use besides Tether are the BUSD, which is the Binance stablecoin, USDC, which works on crypto.com and a few other exchanges, and there's also UST, which is Terra UST on the Terra Luna ecosystem. It's a stablecoin. And then Cardano is coming out with this JED stablecoin, DJED, JED stablecoin, and it's a brand new thing, so I don't know exactly how popular it's going to turn out to be. It might only be on Cardano, but it could be on other ecosystems as well. I don't know for sure. We'll find out, but it's one I've got kind of, just out there, just looming, hoping to hear some good things about it, so that there's other options out there besides Tether. And so those are the farms that are future. I'm going to probably get involved with those in March. So here's a screenshot of VVS Finance, and again, the red are things I added to the screenshot. I created this on January 2nd, 2022. This is where I'm staking some VVS to earn Tonic. It was around 156.48 APR. When I started this, as more people add liquidity here, or do the staking, this APR may go down, or it could stay the same, but it's beautiful the way it is right now. I love it. So I'm earning VVS, and this one here is actually, I'm staking VVS, I'm earning Tonic, and this is the one, I believe, yeah, this Tonic one and this beefy token. These ones are the ones, like this one is only good until like the 5th of February, and this one is only good until the I believe it was the 14th or 19th or something like that of February. So these will actually drop off. They're going to finish. The auto VVS and the manual VVS will continue. I'm not doing anything with the manual one because this one is just another thing you'll have to harvest manually every month and pay a fee to do so. So I'm putting everything in the automatic restaking one. So everything I put in here, just like when I get rewards, the system, this VVS Finance system, will auto restake that back in there and basically accumulate and compound that for me. And this is saying an APY of 275%. So the rest of these are APRs. These, like this 156 APR, I believe, is better than this 275 APY, the way those numbers work. Wish I could explain the math a little better, but you can't compare them directly. There are ways to find out, like sometimes there's ways to find out if you have an APY, what the actual APR is. And then you can compare APRs to APRs. So I wouldn't, if you have an APY, don't compare it to anything. Try to figure out what the APR is, and then compare APRs to APRs. Otherwise, you could see this really amazing APY, think you're going to make a ton of money, and then I've done that a few times. I've done some calculations, and I'll go, oh my goodness, I'm going to be a millionaire by July. But I'm unfortunately working with the wrong numbers. If you grab something that has a really high APY and do APR math with it, it doesn't work. So you really want the APRs. Be happy about APR numbers, and APY numbers involve more research. Okay, so that is that, and let me see if I did some Tonic. So I've got a lot of these orange ones are things that are happening in the future. Green is even happening in the future as well, and red is happening in the future. So I've got a lot of things happening in the future with this Cronos DeFi platform. Very excited about it. Now, DeFi Llama, and I'll have a link in the information I'm providing with a direct link to this page. But in everything going on with DeFi, obviously Ethereum has been around the longest. So Ethereum is this tan color, and it's got most of, like, more than half of everything that's going on in DeFi right now. Like a few months ago, it had maybe like 90%. But these other platforms are growing, and they're taking up some of that market share. So the Ethereum has extremely high gas fees. Okay, so those of us that are kind of just getting started in DeFi, we only have maybe a couple $10,000, $20,000 involved in crypto. We don't have like hundreds of thousands or millions yet. People who have millions of dollars don't have any problem with Ethereum. They'll pay those high gas fees. But those of us who have less money, we are going to get killed by gas fees trying to do anything with Ethereum. So I have completely gotten rid of Ethereum. Ethereum has a lot of problems. It has the high gas fees. I am bearish. I don't think Ethereum's going anywhere. So personally, you won't hear me talking much about Ethereum. I'm actually kind of basically out of Ethereum as much as possible. So there's other DeFi, and Terra Luna was, recently way down the list, but just recently has shot way up. It's just become massively popular in the last couple days. The Luna coin itself is going up. It's in the top 10 now of coins. And it's got the UST stable coin, which when there's more demand for the Terra UST stablecoin, you have to burn Luna to be able to mint that coin. So as more and more people are, demanding that Terra UST stablecoin, it's going to make the price of Luna go up. So that's one of the exciting things about Luna. That has nothing to do with DeFi. It just has to do with the way they set up Terra. Now, the whole Terra ecosystem with Luna and the Terra UST and some other stablecoins and other things that are going on. In addition to all that, there's a DeFi ecosystem going on with that too. And that's what DeFi Llama is only talking about, the DeFi ecosystem going on, which is also booming. And it's now bigger than Binance Smart Chain, which, as you know, Binance, the BNB coin, is up there really close, like third or fourth coin up there, close to Ethereum, close to Bitcoin. It's one of the top coins. And it was always, for the longest time, the number 2 DeFi platform with obviously PancakeSwap being part of Binance Smart Chain. PancakeSwap being the number 2 DeFi platform in the world. Believe it or not, whatever's going on in Terra has gone above PancakeSwap. So I will be researching this real soon and trying to investigate. I don't know much about it yet. So I'm excited to kind of find out what is going on there, because that is like something that just came out of nowhere, and it is going amazing. And it bumped up ahead of Binance Smart Chain. So basically this site will kind of give you a list of what's going on with DeFi, which might not have anything to do with what's going on with the price of coins. And the coin market cap will show you the ranking as far as their market cap. So this is just DeFi, okay, based on what they call total value locked within these various different DeFi ecosystems. So Binance Smart Chain is now number 3, Avalanche is number 4, Solana is number 5, Phantom, Polygon, Tron, and then we have Chronos, which is the other one that I talked about, or the main one that I talked about besides Gate.io. Gate.io is just an exchange. It's not a DeFi platform. But then there's Arbitrum, Waves, Ronin, Hecko, Clayton, Elrond, Osmosis, Harmony. Okay, so the one I'm looking for here is DeFi Chain, number 19. So pretty soon here I'm going to talk about Cake DeFi, which is a real simple program using the DeFi chain platform. Even though it's number 19, it's a beautiful thing. And so I'm going to introduce you to it a little bit here. If everything I have been talking about sounds really complex and confusing, there's something called Cake DeFi. As I said, it works on this... It works down here on this DeFi chain ecosystem for DeFi. So what it is DeFi chain is out there. It exists. It's a real thing. Cake DeFi is an independent company that works with the platforms and different other things that are harder to use on the DeFi chain platform, and makes a simple to use web-based interface to make it all easy to work with. So you can literally, this is what I did, is I came in with $1,000 of Bitcoin and I deposited it onto this platform, and I didn't have to worry about doing any trading after that. I just came in here and I simply staked. I went into this thing where I'm providing liquidity for Bitcoin and DeFi, but I only had to put in my roughly $1,000 of Bitcoin, and it created the liquidity pair. So it pulled out whatever that was and made some Bitcoin and made some DeFi and created a liquidity pair. And then for a while, I let that create some other money for me that I could kind of diversify with this platform. And I did some of this DUSD DeFi. I didn't do very much. I only did just a little under $6 worth. This one is actually paying really nice, so I want to get this going up there. I want to add to that one. And then I'm staking just some DeFi. So I'm staking some DeFi coin itself, and then in liquidity, I'm doing liquidity with Bitcoin DFI, and this DUSD, which is a stable coin in DFI. So a lot of things. The DeFi is like this DeFi chain coin is the base coin of that whole DeFi ecosystem. So so that's why you see that a lot. It's connected to the staking and all the different things. So even though I only put $1,000 in, I wish I knew for sure whether it was September, October, November. It's probably sometime one of those 3 months. September, October, November is when I put in that $1,000. Since then, my total assets have gone up to over $1,300. So I've earned that much on the platform, and I'm earning about $1.14 a day right now. Just simply, it's growing and growing and growing and growing. Where I'm really making the money, believe it or not, is right here. So I want to get this going up higher, get more money into that liquidity pool there, and then as I get that one higher, this will definitely jump up a lot. So I'll show you that as time goes on. So if you're thinking that everything I did in explaining, especially the Chronos stuff that I explained, is a little bit more complicated, you want to start out with something simple, get with me, ask me about Cake DeFi, and I'll help you get set up in this. It's real easy to do, and this is something I'm going to be talking about on a regular basis from here on out as well. So in wrapping this all up, I do have a Facebook group, and if you're interested in topics related to crypto, please join my Facebook group. I'm going to be posting there every day with things I'm learning on a daily basis, and then I'm going to be posting my videos and other things that I do on a weekly. I'm also writing a blog, so when I have my blog posts, I'll be sharing those to the group as well. So I have a group and a blog. Whenever I do a video and I have these slides, I'm going to create a PDF file, and those will be available for download on my blog and the group. So that's another reason you might want to check out the blog and the group, is to get those PDF files and have them all connected, so you can maybe print them out, take notes, do whatever you need to do to learn as much as you can. Please consider subscribing to my email update list. So when you have the PDF, you can click right there. It'll take you to the link to where you can subscribe to my email update list. And then before I finish this PDF video, I will link the video that this belongs to right here. So if you have access to if you are able to grab the PDF file, you can find out where I've posted the video. Click right there. It'll bring you right to the video. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so please do your own research and do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. So future topics, I will have updates on how these investments are working out. We're going to learn together. I'm going to talk about the growth of my Gate.io and Cronos DeFi ecosystems. Once I have enough money on those things, I'm going to start doing some copy trading. It takes, I believe, $1,600 USDT to start a copy trading. So how it works on Gate.io, I know there's a lot of platforms out there that are doing copy trading. Some of them charge a monthly fee. Gate.io does not charge a monthly fee. It's really wonderful. It just takes $1,600 of USDT per person you want to copy. At least the one that I was looking at that trades Shiba Inu. There's one that I'm looking at. They're making 800% I believe that's an APY, not an APR. So I believe that's an annual. They're making 800% annually on the account is what I believe that means. So copy trading, and then also single asset staking on Gate.io. So the other thing that I was explaining earlier with those trades that I made, the one trade I made with the Sunny aggregator and the USDT, that's a liquidity pair. So in addition to liquidity pairs and copy trading, you can also do single asset staking. So that would mean like if you had Luna, okay, and you just wanted to acquire enough Luna that you could start staking just Luna on Gate.io. So I'm going to do some research and figure out what the most lucrative single assets to stake on Gate.io. Some of these things like Luna, where did I write my data down? Luna, you actually need to have $2,298 of Luna based on the price right now. You need a minimum of 25 coins. And right now they're $91.92 each. So I'm not going to stake my Luna for 5.18% on Gate.io because I can probably have $1,000, significantly less than $22.98 anyway. I could probably have $1,000 on an exchange somewhere and maybe get 4 to 7%. I'm not exactly sure what percentage, but it's going to be comparative. So I'm going to have a chart of various coins that you might want to hold and get some staking percentage on. And then with each coin, I'm going to list the best exchanges. It could, Gate.io is, if it's up there in the ranking, it has a good minimum of what you need to have, I'll put Gate.io on there, but I'm going to use other things like Crypto.com and BlockFi and Nexo and some other wonderful exchanges that you'll be hearing about. So in addition to everything else there that's going on with Gate.io, you can also do spot trading. Now, a lot of people do trading, or they maybe just buy and hold a coin. That's kind of the first thing a lot of people, they'll get into an exchange and they'll start buying some Bitcoin, maybe buy a Shiba Inu or Binance Smart Coin or CRO token, whatever it is. They start buying some stuff up and hold it out. Then eventually they might learn that, when the price is high, I can sell it, and when it's low, I can buy it and start making money when it goes up and down. With Gate.io, you can do all that. Plus, they have these 3x and 5x leveraged coins. Okay, so let's say you are trading Cardano, which I believe has a 3x token. If Cardano, just the regular Cardano, goes up 5%, if you are holding this 3x token, your trade is going to go up 15%. So you're getting a 3 times leverage on whatever Cardano happens. So let's say Cardano, you're holding this 3x and Cardano goes down, you go down 3x as well. So you want to hold the 3x long coin. There's a Cardano 3x long coin that you can hold when you believe Cardano is going to go up, and then when you feel it's gone up really high, you feel it's going to go down, you can sell the long coin, buy the short coin, and as it goes down, you can make money as it goes down. So this is kind of a beautiful thing. You have to start learning some things about how to trade, which involves following charts and looking at charts and doing some technical analysis and stuff like that, and also knowing the news. So it's good to get really a lot of knowledge about some specific coins. It's going to be really hard to be knowledgeable, say, about 20 coins, but maybe if you can pick 3 to 5 coins, you can probably get really good about how the chart's moving and what's going on with like 3 to 5 if you focus on 3 to 5 coins. You don't have to, you can pick just 2. You can be amazing at 2. You don't have to pick 3 to 5. But there's the ability to leverage 3x as well as some of the coins, and I'll have a list of which ones do 3x and which ones do 5x. Some of them can do 5x. So Cardano is a 3x one. There's other ones I can't remember. It might be Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu might be a 5x one. So let's say you're holding some Shiba Inu and it goes up 5%. If you're holding that 5x long token, yours, if regular Shiba Inu goes up 5%, your trade will go up 25%. So it's a 5x leverage, and that's available on both the long and the short. So if you feel Shiba Inu has gotten to the high as where it's going to go, you can sell the long, buy the short, and then make money as Shiba Inu goes down. And you know these coins are always going up and down. So it's just a wonderful thing when you can start making money. If you get really, really familiar with a coin and where it's going on, you can make money as it goes up and also make money as it goes down within a trading range. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so there's actually more things, believe it or not, that you can do on Gate.io, but they're even more advanced than these topics. So I probably won't get into them this year. If I even do get into them, it's going to be further down toward the end of the year or maybe next year. So a lot of future topics. I don't want to put things on here that I don't think I can even get to this year. And then we can use trading bots with Qcoin and Pionex. So what this will allow you to do now, some people are out there and they're selling bots for whatever you got to pay for them, whether it's a one-time fee or a monthly fee. And then you may or may not be able to adjust parameters. They'll go out there and they'll do what they can do. And some of these things might be wonderful because you can refer people to and make money off of the people you refer into these programs. But the bots that I'm talking about here are free. They're just simply available with the KuCoin and the Pionex platforms, which are exchanges. And you have to put a certain minimum into all of them. At this time, I don't know exactly what it is, but once I get a lot of these things going, I'm going to start playing with some of these bots. So you might be able to, let's say you really love Luna, okay? And then Luna goes up and down within a trading range. You can get a bot that automatically buys Luna when it's low and automatically sells it when it's high and does all that for you, okay? You can set that up through KuCoin and Pionex, and it doesn't cost you any money. It's just those bots are all part of that platform. So sometime in the future, I'm going to be explaining more about that. And then we're going to get involved with DeFi on other platforms. So here's the link to that DeFi Llama that I showed you a little bit earlier. But we're going to get involved on different DeFi ecosystems such as Binance Smart Chain, Phantom, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, Terra Luna, Avalanche, Polygon Matic, and maybe some others. We're going to be staking on various exchanges. Like I explained, I'm going to have a list of all the coins and where the best places to stake each coin are. These are single asset staking. Then I'm going to get involved with explaining how, for the United States, how to set up a Roth IRA for trading crypto and DeFi and not having to pay taxes when you withdraw. So when you earn the income, you pay the taxes on the income, and then you put income you've already paid taxes on into your Roth IRA, and then you have it grow and becomes millions, and then when you withdraw it, you don't have to pay taxes on it. And then for the money that you're not able to put into your Roth IRA, we'll set up an S corporation for certain things that will require an S corporation, so you don't have to pay the self-employment tax, or you can actually reduce your self-employment tax, because with the new crypto taxes, if you do DeFi and some of the things I'm doing, providing liquidity and doing some things like that, staking, that's actually considered a business now, not just personal income. So because it's a business, if you're not set up as an S corp properly, you're going to pay an additional 15% self-employment tax on money that you're earning in crypto. So we want to save as much of that 15% self-employment tax as possible. And now this is not scamming. This is going against the IRS laws. Everybody that's in business, like electricians, carpenters, dentists, doctors, they all set up these S corps so that they don't have to pay as much. They have to pay some self-employment tax, but they are able to then shield some of their money out so that they don't have to pay self-employment tax on it. So that's what we're going to get into throughout the rest of this year. And I want to invite you to work closely with me if you are willing to do so. I do have some businesses that pay an ongoing residual income. Cake DeFi, which I shared briefly, actually is one of those. So I would really love it if you use my referral link to join Cake DeFi, and then I can help you and work with you personally on that. And as a result of helping you earn money, I'll earn a little bit of money from helping you do that on a residual basis, week after week. It actually pays weekly. It's a beautiful thing. Finance has a referral link. So if you're going to do some stuff with Finance, please use my referral link. Gate.io has a referral link. Please use my referral link. There's a business called CryptoTab Browser that we can actually build a network in. The rest of these we can actually build a network in. So if I refer you, I can teach you how to refer your friends, and we're going to be using CryptoTab Browser to mine Bitcoin on your phone, tablet, laptop, or desktop. And then, so as you are doing it yourself, you earn some Bitcoin from your personal mining. Then if you refer other people, you earn a little bit of referral bonus off of their mining, everything they mine, through 10 levels of a network. It's pretty incredible. So I've heard, I don't know, I have not met anybody personally that is doing this, but I've heard that there are actually people making $1,000 a month simply from CryptoTab Browser. They've built a really big referral base, and they're got a lot of people doing just a little bit of mining, but all that added together, they're making $1,000 a month. So in the United States only, I can work with you in programs called Flues and Get Upside. These are beautiful. Flues, you get cash back on Amazon and Walmart purchases and many more stores. Get Upside, you get cash back on your gas, groceries, and restaurants. So when you refer people, Get Upside allows you to build a 2-level network. Flues allows you to actually build a 10-level network. And so as you're building that network with Flues, you can refer and build a 10-level deep organization and teach everybody to buy on Amazon and Walmart and some other stores that are affiliated. And as those people purchase on a weekly or monthly basis the things that they need, they'll get a little bit of cash back, and you'll get a little bit of referral income through 10 levels of referrals. It's a beautiful thing. And you get through 2 levels of referrals on gasoline with Get Upside. You can also get cash back on groceries and restaurants, but it's just cash back for your personal purchases. There's unfortunately no residual income on groceries and restaurants. The residual income is on the 2-level residual income is just on the gasoline. So these are beautiful programs that I work with. I've been working with Flues probably a little over a year now, about maybe 6 to 8 months on Get Upside. They're beautiful things. Work in the United States only. Now, Wealthy Affiliate, you can learn how to build a WordPress blog and promote it with SEO traffic. So if you're referred directly by me, you have to be referred directly by me. I'll work with you on how to do this and how to build, if you're interested in building online business with blogging and referral based, with some of these different programs, and refer others and help them. I will work with you if you're referred by me personally. And then I've got some affiliate programs that pay a one-time bonus. So if you're interested in joining these, you don't have an account with them, you're going to create a new account with these programs. I've got affiliate relationships with Crypto.com Exchange, Robinhood Exchange, Webull Exchange, Nexo Exchange, Gemini Exchange, Unstoppable Domains, and BlockFi Exchange. So these are some beautiful things that you can look for more information on my blog. If I don't have information now, I will have information soon about these programs. So very interesting and beautiful stuff. I invite you to work with me. So again, get the copy of this PDF and you'll have all these links easily accessible. You can get the PDF through the Facebook group and through my blog. So thank you so much for listening. I'd really love to hear. Please reach out to me and tell me how much you love this video. Share it with other people. Click like and forward it on. Share it with other people. And I'm looking forward to having more wonderful videos in the future. Thank you and have a great day. Bye for now.